All right, what's up, guys? In today's video, we're comparing the Uzi and the MP5. As you guys know, the MP5 is the best and most popular SMG in Warzone for a lot of reasons. In today's video, we're showcasing the Uzi Class that I think beats the MP5 in a couple of the categories. They're not really comparable in head-to-head as in firepower to firepower. The MP5 is excellent in one category, and the Uzi is excellent in a category that the MP5 can't be good in, which is the range and the accuracy category. So I think that Uzi Class we're going to take a look at is something you should definitely try out. I'm a bit of a slower player myself, so with this Uzi Class, it's going to give me better damage at a longer range and better accuracy, which is something I personally look for in all my class setups, which is why I recommend these videos to you guys. So if you guys do enjoy the video or learn anything new, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel down below. And what we're going to talk about first is obviously the class setup. As you guys know, the MP5 class is pretty much the same in every single video. No stock, 5mm laser, integral suppressor, Merc foregrip, 45 round mag. The only real difference on here is you can swap out the no stock for the sleight of hand. But in my opinion, the no stock, the best thing about this class setup is your improvement in your close range gunfight ability to win those is at the top of pretty much every gun in the game. That's why it's the best class setup for close range. As far as when you compare it to the Uzi class, the biggest difference with this Uzi class, like I said, it's built for range and accuracy, which in my opinion, the MP5 can't compete there. So we have the 16.5 carbine barrel. The difference between the Carbine Pro and the factory carbine is very minimal. This just has better accuracy, better recoil. We're using the tack laser on there to help give our ADS the fastest and also improve our stability and our walking steadiness, which is obviously going to help our overall accuracy. Operator foregrip, due to the fact that the Uzi has the best mobility out of every SMG, operator foregrip helps keep it good there. And the 32 round AE ammo, which obviously gives us more damage and more range in exchange to get a worse recoil, which is basically countered by the long barrel. So that is the best class setup for it. We're going to take a look at is the time to kill difference between these two weapons, because that is definitely something that makes, in my opinion, the Uzi very competitive with the MP5, because it does beat it in the time to kill category. So let's take a look at that. So on the screen now, you guys can see the Uzi versus the MP5. This is the damage and time to kill up to what range. So obviously you guys can see MP5 in orange, Uzi in pink. So the MP5, the big negative, they nerfed the range of it pretty hard, which you guys can see. It hits its second damage before the Uzi even loses its first, which in my opinion, this first range is only where you're going to be using both of these weapons. And you guys can see the Uzi maintains its time to kill all up to 24 meters, which the MP5 only does it to about 10. So 14 meters out of the first 24 is where the Uzi beats the MP5 in time to kill. And like I said, it has a better accuracy. And in my opinion, that's what's going to make that time to kill more competitive with the MP5, because you're able to hit your shots a lot easier. The recoil is better. And in my opinion, that's where it's very, very competitive. But obviously, if you're the most aggressive player, the MP5 has a better hip fire. That 10-meter range is what's more important to you. But as you guys can see, by the time it reaches even its like second damage, the MP5 is at its lowest point in damage, which in my opinion, that's where this gun excels, is in that range and that time to kill category. So even up to 40 meters, it absolutely outclasses the MP5. You guys can see it's doing nearly 300 milliseconds faster time to kill, which is a massive improvement. The big negative, though, when you take a look at that time to kill category, is in your damage per mag. MP5 obviously has 45 rounds. Uzi only has 32. So within that 10 meters, you're doing more damage with the MP5. And if you take the damage range where it drops off, which is about the 15-meter range, MP5 is still very, very competitive, even doing the same amount of damage. And that's, in my opinion, the big negative about this AE round setup with the Uzi, is it doesn't do as much damage because it doesn't have as much ammo. But that's basically the biggest factor, in my opinion, is that first damage range drop off, which is at 24 meters, is where the Uzi is excellent. So when you take a look at all those base stats, you basically see the biggest difference. The biggest factor is that sprint to fire time of the MP5 is faster. The ADS is the same. Your straight speed movement speed is almost the same. So the biggest factor is the MP5 is a lot better in the close range, but you can see in that recoil pattern, you get a massive reduction with the Uzi, and you get a worse recoil with the MP5. And then the second biggest factor is obviously going to be in your hip fire. The Uzi has a significantly worse hip fire, which is the biggest benefit of the MP5. So MP5 is basically your close range SMG. The Uzi is going to be your somewhat mid-range SMG. If you're not the most aggressive player, you're playing somewhere in the middle. That's the biggest factor. And what we're taking a look at now, I'll play some video clips on the screen. This is going to be comparing the accuracy and the recoil. The first one to take a look at, you guys will see right now, is the recoil difference. This is, in my opinion, where the Uzi outclasses the MP5 by a lot. The recoil is purely vertical, has one of the best recoil patterns, in my opinion, in the game. It's one of the straightest recoil patterns, which to me is the biggest factor. And then what you guys will be looking at now is the idle sway, which is the biggest factor, obviously with the tac laser helping the idle sway and the no stock, making it worse for the MP5. That is the biggest factor, your ability to hit your first shot and help your player tracking. The Uzi absolutely outclasses the MP5 in my opinion. And what we're taking a look at next is the hip fire. This is the biggest factor. The MP5 hip fire is absolutely incredible. No stock, Merc foregrip, and whatever the other attachment was, the 5-watt laser, all help improve it and stack 3 times together, which gives it the best hip fire possible in the game. So that's the biggest factor for me. Breaking down all the info, the Uzi, in my opinion, has better range, holds that time to kill, which is definitely going to make it competitive versus the MP5. Better bullet velocity, faster reload. It basically beats in a lot of the categories where the MP5 can't be good. And in my opinion, that's what makes it an excellent SMG to use in Warzone. And with those 80 rounds increasing the damage, definitely helps that time to kill be more competitive with the MP5. So, like I said, if you guys learned anything new to the video, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel down below. If you guys have not yet, follow me on Twitch. I'll play the ad for you guys right now, but I'll see you guys in the next video. If you guys want to know where I stream every single day, twitch.tv/Trapgod. If you guys want to come follow me live on Twitch, I stream Modern Warfare and Warzone every single day. So if you guys want to come follow the stream every single month, I do subscriber giveaways for GFUEL and SCUF controllers. So if you guys want to cover the stream and obviously click that follow button, I would very much appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video.